But good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Michelle Milner, and I have the pleasure of being the principal here at the newly constructed Columbus Scioto 6 through 12 alternative school. Yay! I say alternative school because it is a school that has its own exclusive membership and lottery. Because once you're admitted and enrolled, you stay. And trust me and believe me, my colleagues will agree that all of their most popular children want to be a part of the Columbus Scioto family. But I digress. We are fortunate to have a very supportive staff, parents and students and guardians and agency personnel that support the mission statement that is here at Columbus Scioto, and I'll read that briefly. The Columbus Scioto family will collaborate effectively with our students, our staff, our families, our stakeholders by implementing specific strategies that impacts the personal and professional development of young adults into 21st century citizens. I would like now to take this time to recognize some of the special guests who have joined us to celebrate this wonderful occasion. To my right, our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. John Stanford. To my left. To my left. To the left, Dr. John Stanford. And to my right, members of the Columbus City Board of Education. We have Ms. Reyes and Mr. Brian Stewart.
We also have Ms.
Did I see Mr. Wiles out here? Mr. Michael Wiles, I think I saw him out there. He's in the back there. You're more than welcome to come join us on stage. Members of the design team, my staff, students, parents, family, and friends, community, and agency partners who offer their time and support to support us in student learning. Let's give them all a round of applause for all that they do for our children. This is indeed a great day for our Southside community as we gather together to dedicate and celebrate the opening of this extraordinary facility. At this time, will you please stand and welcome Ms. Nika Clary, our 2014 class president here at Columbus Scioto.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Nika Clary. The new building design that we are celebrating today has required leadership, foresight, and passionate dedication to the cause of bettering the educational opportunities of all students. These are also some of the many qualities that our Deputy Superintendent possesses. At this time, I am honored to introduce to you our Deputy Superintendent of Columbus City Schools, Dr. John Stanford.
Thank you very, very much, Principal Milner, for that wonderful introduction. And thank you all very, very much for allowing me to be a part of this celebration tonight. It is truly a delight whenever we have the opportunity to dedicate a new school building for our students and our families and our community as a whole. And again, thank you, Nika, for that wonderful leading of the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. Unfortunately, Superintendent Dr. Dan Good was unable to be here this afternoon because he had to make a special trip to Washington, D.C. And for those of you who have not met Dr. Good yet, you wouldn't know that this is something that he really loves to do. Being a part of a dedication and being a part of the community and seeing what type of learning environments our students are taking advantage of is something that he really loves to do. So please accept his regrets for not being here this evening. But I'm sure he wishes us all the best wishes and definitely wish the staff and the students here a successful year in this new complex. Well, as evidenced by your presence here tonight, we know that the community is committed and passionate about having this new facility so that our students can have the opportunities that they deserve as a part of our school district. Along with the students, parents, and staff members of the Columbus City Schools Board of Education, we welcome you all here this evening to take part in this dedication ceremony. Our Columbus Board of Education spend many evenings beyond their regular work days working on behalf of students and setting policy and governance for our school district. And so at this time, even though they've been announced, we've had one board member who has joined us, and that's Mrs. Hanifa Kamban to the right here. And again, we have Ms. Reyes, Mr. Stewart, and we still have Mr. Wiles, who wants to sit in the back there. So we'll just leave him alone, right? All right. Mrs. Perkins, who is our board president, and Ms. Gibbs and Mr. Baker were unable to be here this evening as well. And so let's give them all a round of applause for the work that they do for the district. I also want to take a few seconds at the beginning of the ceremony to recognize the community partners who were an active part of making this facility a reality. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Neighborhood School Development Partnership. If you're not familiar with that group, this is the group of highly qualified professionals who have volunteered their time over the years to provide oversight for our school capital improvements program. They oversee the budgets, the schedules, the legal issues, communications about our program, and they review all of the construction and improvement projects on a regular basis. And in fact, I think they met this morning at 7:30 in the morning. All of their meetings are at 7:30 in the morning. So are there any members of the NSDP panel here this evening? Okay. All right. Well, Carol is, that's right. Carol Lashansky is here with that group. Give them a round of applause. Next, I'd like to thank the Columbus Scioto planning team. And the Columbus Scioto planning team is the team of community folks, staff, parents, and individuals who are dedicated to Columbus Scioto, who made themselves available and volunteered their time at the beginning of the project to discuss how the school should fit into the community, what the planning space should look like for each of the learning environments, and also talking about the pre-construction decisions that would have to be made to get this program underway. Their input was very critical to the process, and we are very grateful for them volunteering their time and their effort and their hard work over the months to make this building a reality. Are there any members of the Columbus Scioto School Planning Team with us this evening? I'm 0 for 2 now, I guess. Well, why don't we give them a round of applause, even in their absence. And the last community partner that I'd like to recognize is the Ohio Facilities Construction Committee. The Ohio Facilities Construction Committee, or OFCC, provides invaluable guidance for our school construction program here in Columbus City Schools. This is a state agency that provides their insight and their professional expertise to help us with building facilities like this. But more importantly, we also get about 40% of our school construction funding for our program from the state and from the OFCC in terms of matching funds. And I don't see Rick Savers, because Rick Savers and I worked with each other a long time ago. But is there another member of the OFCC here this evening? She's not here either. I'm 0 for 3 tonight. Wow. All right. Well, let's give OFCC a round of applause also. And then last but not least, and really the most important group, is the construction team. That have put, hours and hours of dedicated work to make tonight a reality. And I'm going to ask these individuals to, because I know some of them are here, I'm going to ask these individuals to stand when I call your name so that you can be recognized for the work and the time and effort that you have put into making tonight a reality. From our Capital Improvements Office, we have Carol Oshasky, our Senior Executive Director for Capital Improvements, and Doug Schwartz, the Program Manager. And I'm going to say it one more time because everybody started clapping. Doug Schwartz, who is our Program Manager. And so from the Ohio Facilities Commission, and even though they're not here, we have Rick Hickman, who is the Executive Director, and we have Rhonda Hagemeyer, who was the project manager for this project. From the construction manager company of Smoot Elford Resource, we have Corey Hoban. Stand up, please. Bob Hurley and Dan Terry, the project leaders. All right. And then from the architect design group, we have Mike Bongiorno, Keith DeVoe. Did I pronounce that correct? Okay. Jocelyn Frosky, Jack Gillian. All right, and they were the project leaders for this project. And from Dynamics Engineering, Dave Schoen. Dave's not here either. All right. Well, let's give them all a round of applause for the work that they did on the project. Well, as we know, this facility opened with students attending the school in August, and we greeted all those bright, shiny faces with this new facility that was designed specifically and equipped specially to enhance their learning here at Columbus Scioto. And we hope that this building will serve as a learning edifice for the special learning that goes on in this building for many, many generations to come. The talent, hard work, and expert workmanship that went into building this wonderful complex within this community has transformed this site into a state-of-the-art, technologically learning environment that will complement the ongoing growth and development of Columbus's South Side. And we're very, very happy about that opportunity. In just a few minutes, we will have a ribbon-cutting ceremony, and we will facilitate tours for you to take in every inch of this new facility that is a state-of-the-art 21st century learning environment that features the following amenities. Program includes a complete new building design specifically designed for our Columbus Scioto students. We have 72,549 square feet of building space with 2 stories, one, the upper level for the middle school students and the lower level for the high school students. We have unique teaching spaces, 18 standard classrooms, as well as 3 computer labs, 2 art classrooms, 2 science rooms, 1 music room, and 2 physical therapy muscle skill labs. All classrooms are updated with the latest audio, visual, and technology systems for state-of-the-art teaching facilities, with capabilities such as interactive smart boards, wireless sound system, Blu-ray players, and cable TV. Cable TV, whoa.
I say that too.
Yeah. We have media centers with books, technology, and work areas in a separate dining room, separate gym with customized design and multi-purpose functions. We have operable windows for fresh air if needed, in addition to air conditioning. More importantly, we have sensory gardens, that, as well as play fields and various walking paths for physical and mental wellness strategies that the school can use with the students. And that's very, very important because we all know that wellness is a very important initiative that the Board of Education has set and established for the school district. Full security systems, building protected with a fire sprinkler system, an elevator, and the building was designed to be environmentally sustainable and energy efficient per the United States Green Building Certification Standards. All of these things are possible through the support of you, our district taxpayers, our parents, and also those individuals from the community who have contributed to making this evening a success. We are very, very happy that this is a part of a building capital improvement program where we have now built or renovated 42 school buildings across the district over the past 12 years. With the 114 schools in the district, we still have many, many more schools to renovate or build new, and we will be able to do that with continued support from the community to make sure that all of our children have the same opportunity to have a learning environment such as Columbus Scioto. But more importantly, this evening really is about our students and making sure that our students understand the opportunity that they have to be a part of Columbus Scioto. They should know that this school has been developed to enhance the educational experiences of talented students like Nika Clary and her classmates. This school represents the commitment of citizens of Columbus to their education and to their future. Collectively, we have made a sizable investment in them because we have faith that you can make a difference in the future with the power of your dreams. Many people who have grown up in this community have gone on to do great things, and we count on you doing the same thing, to break down barriers and to lift up others with your talents, with your skills, and with your knowledge that you have gained by being a part of Columbus Scioto. We believe that all students can achieve their goals and dreams, and we are making these type of facilities and these type of learning environments available to you to make your dreams become reality. We hope that all students have the opportunity to do their best every single day, to dream big dreams, and with the help of principals like Mrs. Milner and the Columbus Scioto staff, the parents and families, and the many school volunteers and community partners that we have working with Columbus Scioto, we are confident that Columbus Scioto students will accomplish great things during their time here at Columbus Scioto. So as I wrap up this opening ceremony, I want to thank Principal Milner and her staff for their incredible work with our students. It's not easy opening up a new school. There are many things that happen that you have to kind of make adjustments on the run. And we definitely appreciate that effort to get the school open and running smoothly this fall. They are a very dedicated staff committed to ensuring that our students receive the support and enhanced educational opportunities that they deserve, and we all look forward to seeing them grow as a result of their guidance and efforts. We believe Columbus City Schools is moving forward in a positive direction. It has a rich history of community support and a history of helping children and families realize the dream of what a high-quality education can bring to their futures. Columbus City Schools graduates have been accepted into and graduated from top colleges and universities across the nation. Today, Columbus has one of the strongest economies in Ohio, one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, and is the only major Ohio city whose population is still growing. We boast the #1 library in the country, the #1 zoo in the country, and we are ranked as one of the top cities in the country that attracts and provides employment for young adults. And it's our goal to become the #1 urban education system in the nation. But we can't accomplish this goal alone. We need you, the community, and you, the families and parents of these students, to be committed to your child's success every day. We need business partners to join us in this effort, and we need volunteers to help us in the classroom to make sure that our students are getting what they need. By working together, we can accomplish great things for not just these students, but for their children and their grandchildren as well, as they follow them into Columbus City Schools. So, with that, before we invite you to take a tour of the school and enjoy some light refreshments that have been provided over there on the side of the room, we have one last task, and I can sit down, and that is we need to cut the ribbon and dedicate Columbus Scioto. So with that, will Principal Milner, her staff, as well as the assigned students, please join us in this official act of dedicating your beautiful new Columbus Scioto School. Come on down. Yeah, we need the students. Come on. Don't be shy. So are we positioned? Are you going to do the countdown? Are you going to do the countdown? Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.